Hi, this is Amy Thompson from Create.Build.Inspire Studios, and I am here to answer any of your photography related questions. So today I'm going to do something a bit different, and I hope you don't mind. Today I have my book with me. It happens to be where I write everything. So whenever anybody gives me a new question, I write it down in my book, and I'm going to just go over my answers, okay? So what we've been asked is, how long does it take to process photos or videos from an event or a wedding? And that depends on a few factors, but things that I want to share with you are that weddings and events are more than what you see. You see somebody just coming out with shooting things for a day and they should have it ready. It's not how it is. And then I'm going to go through what the work actually includes with you, and then I'm also going to talk about how the length of time depends on different factors. Okay, so from the outside, it looks like anybody with a good camera or a smartphone nowadays can take great wedding or event photography. And I have to tell you that it is way better than it used to be, but there are still reasons for having a professional photographer. One is that a lot of times professional photographers or videographers know what to look for. They're experienced with the people, the atmosphere, the feelings. They can get the expressions and they can get the poses and they can get the things that someone who doesn't have the technical experience and the personal experience would be able to do. They also make sure that they got all the details. And then also another thing is, since everyone has a camera and all this technology has, gotten so good, the levels of expectations for people have also risen. So that even though there's a great photo, people expect that the post-production work is going to make their pictures, show them in the best light possible, and a lot of times they want it to show up their friends and family. I know it sounds kind of weird, but you know what? We're people, we all have egos, and we all want to look our best. So yeah, it's expected, and a lot of people have the cameras, but not necessarily the technical knowledge or time, because it does take time to be able to do these things. So some of the things that that you can expect from a wedding photographer or an event photographer, videographer, are the added additional flair, the expertise to make sure that all the right shots are done, all the people's emotions, like they can light up the room if they need to. So they're very good with people and can interact. And also some of the work involved is there's pre-event day planning, and we're fully prepared and equipped for that. But then there's also the post-production work, and there's quite a bit. So what happens when I get a lot of photos, for example, is I download the photos and then I categorize them. I put them all into folders. There's like using or not using, and in the using one there's going to be like my favorites, and then there's going to be the next ones, and then there's going to be a finished folder, and then a proofs folder. So in that we've got all these different file folders. I do keep all of the originals, so if there's ever anything that is, like say that your Aunt Sue came down from England and you didn't see her in any of the photos for some reason, we can go through and see if they're there. But again, that's why the pre-wedding checklist and everything is very important. That's to make sure that you get exactly what you want, and we stick to that. We also throw in a little bit of extra fun things. But I was going to say, then we take the images and we do the proofs if needed. Some people just want the high resolution, and in their package they get everything. So sometimes we skip the proof process, and other times we go through and our clients select what they want, and then we do the editing, which does take a lot of time, and then we do the printing. Also, some photographers, us included, we do a thank you card process. So if you wanted to get thank you cards, we would do the bride and groom or whatever the event is. We would get the main picture and we would do that up right away and have the thank you cards sent out. We could send the thank you cards out on your behalf to save you all the trouble, or we can send you the thank you cards and photos and then you can do that. Either way, we do that first to make sure that there's no lag time, and then roughly it's about up to 3 weeks for photography from an event, and then up to 3 months for videography for an event. Now with video, because you have to watch it as you go through and things, it does take a lot longer to edit than photos do. Also because you've got to listen to the audio as well as the video. So You've got to have patience, and the more patient that you can be with your wedding or event photographer or videographer, the more likely you're going to get better quality images because they've had the time to do their things, and you'll be having things that you can be very proud of to show your friends and family. So those are some reasons to hire a wedding or event photographer and videographer, and that gives you a time frame for how and why things take the way that they go the way that they do. And so this is Amy from Create.Build.Inspire Studios. If you're looking for a photographer, videographer, or artist, feel free to contact us. We want to show you how our professionalism, our relatability, quality of work, and budget-friendly services can help you with any of your needs. Okay? Have a great day.